Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 5th. This week, we're going to jump right in here, Virgo, and take a look at what is going on for you. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. Also, feel free to make sure to only follow the social media accounts that are linked down below. There are tons of scammers now. I will never ask you for money. I will never contact you for a personal reading either. I do not do personal readings. So if anyone claiming to be me contacts you, they are a scammer, and make sure to report them, Virgo. But Virgo, let's jump right in here. You start off with the Nine of Wands. Kind of interesting. A lot of people getting the Nine of Wands this week. Part of me feels the Nine of Wands can represent boundaries, of course, as a card of the Wounded Warrior. And so for some of you, I do feel that just looking around here real quick, just taking it in, I feel that some of you could be needing to set some boundaries with people. Probably people who are like immature or just flighty. Like I get very flighty energy here off this Page of Cups. It's like you might have to set certain boundaries with people in your life. For others, I do feel like it's a good week for experimentation as well. And sorry, as always, I feel like it's always your reading that I get something in my eye, Virgo. So sorry, but what I would say here is that I feel that for some of you, it would be a good week for experimentation. Nine of Wands is my card of like throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. You have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Cups. It's like a limited time opportunity. This is like, there are certain combinations of cards that I have that kind of represent like a limited time opportunity. And I'll explain to you what I mean. Sometimes I think in life, it's like the universe is kind of like, hey, there's this path over here that, it's kind of like part of your, maybe it's like a side journey, a side quest in your life here. That was nerdy, Virgo, but whatever. I feel like there's like a side quest in your life. There's like something off to the side that you should do. And I feel like it'd be very beneficial for you. For some of you, this is something that seems so small, but I feel like it's much more significant than you realize. It's popping into my head as, pretty much everything. There could be an opportunity that pops up for you to travel. I would take it. There could be an opportunity for you to go on a date. Maybe not the person you marry, but there's something important about it. It's like, I think people, it's like we kind of, I don't know. I'm a Pisces, right? And so I pretty much say no to everything because I'm a Pisces. It's like I just want to be home, living in my Pisces cave, right? That's all I pretty much want to do. But over the last 2 years, I started saying yes to everything, and yeah, things have gotten significantly better in my life since I started doing that. So I kind of get that opportunity, that thing here, where it's like you're no longer, or you shouldn't be passing up certain opportunities that come your way, no matter how small they are, because I feel like they're much bigger than you realize. For some of you, I feel like there's just like one thing that's coming in this week, where it's like it could be a date, maybe not the person you marry, but it could be one of those situations where you learn so much from just this like one situation. Maybe it shows you something that's like extremely important for your future, and that's kind of like that's what I'm getting here for your whole entire reading here, Virgo, is that there's something coming in for you that's extremely important for your whole future, and it's like you're being guided to do it here. So any opportunity that comes your way, I would do it. The Ace of Wands says you will want to do it, by the way. The Ace of Wands is a card of desire, and it is also a card of new beginnings as well. Three of Wands, I feel, could be like a little bit of hesitation, but I would still take advantage of the opportunity, is what I would say there. But Virgo, let's see, where is this going? You have the Nine of Swords, like some worries about this situation. Nine of Swords is like saying you could be stuck in a nightmare. Sometimes I think this is true as well. It's like sometimes we can be stuck, so we just don't want to do anything. I've told the story a million times. For like years, like 2 or 3 years, I was stuck at home doing nothing, no job, no nothing. I did nothing, right? Period. That's not actually true because I learned a lot during those 3 years. But what I would say is it's like I was like in this state of, not really, I don't really get depressed, but it was kind of like a state of depression, right? That I was stuck in, Nine of Swords. And it like wasn't until I started moving. I lost a bunch of weight. I started walking and doing a bunch of things. It wasn't until I started doing those things that my life got significantly better. So it's like sometimes I think, but my point is here with the Nine of Swords is like sometimes we can know there's an action, Ace of Wands, that we need to take, but it's like we're depressed or we're sad or whatever. So it's like we don't want to do anything. I do get an element of like needing to force yourself to do something here, Virgo, even if it's just like going for a walk or, doing something like that. I feel like it'll pull you out of that Nine of Swords energy this week. You have the King of Cups here. And you have the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like I swear that you have the same exact combination in your July reading, if I'm not mistaken, Virgo. I'm pretty sure you have the the King of Cups and the King of Wands. So either there's a fire sign or a water sign, or a mixture of the two, whichever direction that happens to be, coming into your life here. And so there definitely is love. I feel like this person's very driven, motivated. King of Wands, very creative. And they're probably very kind of like, stable emotionally, and with that King of Cups. So I kind of get it's like, I do feel that it's like a combination of those two energies, but definitely like a love opportunity coming in for you if you're looking for love. Next, you have the Scare Beetle. This card says magic works through you, kind of a card of creation here in a lot of ways. So I feel that you are very magical at this time. I would stick to a plan, is what I would say to you. You have the Emperor, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Swords, very controlled by something here. Remember what I was saying is, it's like some of you could be feeling very controlled by your emotions, King of Cups, and that Nine of Swords. Even though there's this exciting new opportunity, Ace of Wands, that is coming in for you here, Virgo. So I feel like some of you need to let go of a situation. And it's kind of interesting. It's like the Emperor is facing off with this Two of Wands here, I feel. Virgo, it's like he's facing the Emperor's facing him. So for some of you, it's almost like you're standing up to something here, or you're standing up against something here. And I don't really feel like it's a person. For some of you, it definitely could be a person. But for others, I feel it could be like a fear, Seven of Swords. It could be a worry, a doubt. It could be, just something you've experienced in the past. It could be anything that you're kind of like standing up against here with this energy. And it could be sadness, depression, whatever. But it's like you're really standing up against something that has had control over you for a very long time. I like this energy. This is a very like empowered energy, is what I would say to you. I do feel like you're moving away from, again, Seven of Swords can be lying, cheating, stealing. Not always true, right? And to me, it can just be a card of fears. But, if you've dealt with lying, cheating, stealing, I feel like you could be removing yourself from that situation. I do feel like some of you are having a hard time walking away from a person. It's kind of like a side story. Might not be for all of you, but I do feel some of you could be struggling to walk away from a person, but it's like you're about to here. Let's see where this is going. You have the Queen of Wands, very bold, very assertive, standing up to something here. I like this. Emperor, again, this could be a person, but it could be an institution or anything else that you're kind of like standing up against. And the Justice card, yeah. In a lot of ways, I feel like you're getting justice from against something that you're standing up against. I feel like my words aren't making sense for some reason, but in a lot of ways, I feel like you're standing up against something here, and you're kind of like standing up for yourself, or you're standing up for the situation here, something that's been controlling. And that could be justice. For others, I kind of just get like more fairness in this row. Again, as far as the magic is concerned, Justice card. Justice is cause and effect. It says like if you put a certain amount of energy into something, what do you get back from what you're putting your energy into? So, I would focus on that. And I would make sure you're putting your energy into things that are, good for you, or, good for whatever, right? But very good energy, plain and simple. Next, you have the Council card. So again, I feel like you are being guided at this time. This is from the Sacred Shaman Oracle deck, and it's kind of like a card being guided at this time, and I feel like you are being guided. Yeah, you have the Rattle as well. This is a card of kind of like paying attention at this time. I feel like something is calling to you as well. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is kind of like, we can feel a pull with the Ace of Wands. It's very creative energy, but it is a card of inspiration and desire. And so we could just be feeling the desires to move on from something, right? He's reaching forward on the Two of Wands, and he's grabbing a new wand, the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. He's walking away from a village that is normally down here on the card. So he's kind of like walking away from a comfort zone, right? So I feel for a lot of you here, Virgo, it's like you're moving away from things that no longer serve you. Kind of like Eight of Cups energy, right? And you're moving on to something new, Page of Pentacles. And the Ten of Wands says you're getting ready to put down some burdens. You're getting ready to release some things that have been holding you back for a very long period of time. I kind of like this energy for you, Virgo. Again, I feel like you're just kind of like starting over in a lot of ways, moving on to something new here. I feel like you're being guided to do it as well. The Rattle card, again, I feel like you're almost being, it's almost like, I wouldn't really say judgment vibes, but, more, judgment can represent like a calling. But Judgment is more of like an inner calling. I would say with this Rattle card, it's more like you're being called to do something. So, and I kind of said that at the beginning of the reading. It's almost like you're being called to a new beginning, or you're being guided towards doing something new here. And that's kind of like what I feel for you, Virgo. It's like you're being guided towards something that's going to be really good for you. Could be a new job, new business, whatever. But let's see where this is going, Virgo. You have the 3 wands with, again, 3 wands, 2 wands, 3 wands right here. Definitely time for you to take a leap of faith. You have the King of Swords here. I do feel, for whatever reason, I feel like there is good news coming in for you, so I definitely like to see that. And the 10 of Pentacles, love it. 2 10s is definitely like an ending here, Virgo, but I feel like for some of you, you're moving towards the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is everything you want in your life. If there is such a thing as a perfect life, 10 of Pentacles can kind of represent a perfect life, something that's really good for you, something that makes you happy. So I feel in a lot of ways that you're moving towards something that will make you happy with the 10 of Pentacles. But this looks pretty good, Virgo. I want to get a final outcome here. So let's just see what is like the final outcome of the situation. Celebration, 3 cups, some sort of celebration. You have the King of Wands here. And the, let's see here, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it definitely could be love. This is a very nurturing energy. This is a very taken care of energy, Virgo. The King of Wands is like the one king. He really raises something like a child. It doesn't matter if it's literally a child or if it's a business, or a job or a career. He really, really takes care of something that he holds close to his heart, right? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is wholehearted energy. Queen of Cups here is the card of nurturing energy, mother energy, right? And you don't have to be a mother. You could be a man. You could be anything, right? It's just a card of nurturing something into existence. Normally, she has like a... She normally has a cup, but it doesn't really look like a cup. It looks more like a trophy on a traditional, on the traditional rider weight, right? So to me, it can represent, again, holding something that holding something as the object of your attention. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're really kind of getting to this place where, number one, not only are you being nurtured and taken care of by your community here with the 3 of Cups, but I also feel like you're kind of like really guarding something, 9 of Wands, that's very important to you. I do feel in a lot of ways this could be you just accomplishing a goal. Yeah, you have the Queen of Swords here. A lot of clarity. This is true for everyone. I kind of felt that this week, that, even with all the other readings that I've done today, I just get the sense of great clarity coming in for everyone. And that makes a lot of sense to me. You have the Moon, which is not clarity. Here. Could be a Pisces coming in for some of you. The Moon really says you're on the right path, even if you don't feel like it. So I feel like you're on the right path at this time. And you have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, just stay focused. Again, 7 of Cups with that Queen of Cups can say, stay focused. Sometimes, what I'm getting here, Virgo, really, is it's like sometimes I think we can focus on something. Like we want to start a business or we want to be successful in business. But it's like, it takes like a while to build that up, right? And so I think what happens is people start to build a business, for example, and then they get distracted. They're like, well, this isn't moving fast enough, so I'm going to try something else, right? I feel like this is saying, don't try something else. If you have started something new, focus on it, make it happen with just this part of the reading right here, because again, I see that happening. Same thing like in love as well. If you're like you're in a positive relationship and it's going in the right direction, I feel like this is saying, keep it going. You're gonna have to put some work in, obviously, to keep the romance alive or whatever. But I would keep putting in the work. I feel like saying it's gonna be worth it here, Virgo. But a pretty good reading. Definitely some sort of like new beginning coming in for you with that Ace of Wands. I would just like I would like trust your desires, because I feel like you could be, it's like you're, this is some sort of feeling, that Ace of Wands. I feel like you have this feeling about about an opportunity that could be coming your way. Like I said, like some sort of limited time opportunity. And it's much bigger than you realize, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading. So I would move towards it. And again, I would hold it as the object of your attention as well, if that makes sense. But pretty good reading, Virgo. Again, the readings have been super simple this week. No need to drag them out, so I'm not going to. But thank you for being here, Virgo. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate your support, Virgo. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.